Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a read in for the sign of Aries. Wait a minute. Get us a read in for the sign of Aries. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle. Cards acting crazy. My pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna see what's going on with Aries. Alright, Aries, bottom of the deck, we got divination. So this speaks of somebody trying to seek some type of means of confirmation, but they're going about it like trying to get some type of deeper insight by, again, using divination, like trying to see things from a spiritual aspect, trying to get a broader view. Somebody might be trying to gain authority or something like that when it comes to taking a leap of faith or something like that, which is why they're trying to do this praying. Okay. So first card out, we got commitment, and it came out sideways. We gonna go ahead and take it in the reverse. So somebody is seen as a non-committal energy. Somebody might have some type of codependency issues or something like that. Yeah. We have abuse and ritual. Okay, so somebody misused some type of ritual or something like that. It's something where somebody was supposed to take certain steps in order to get a desired result. Yeah. But it's given like somebody may have violated spiritual law, like trying to be some type of tyrant energy, going against what they know, they should have. Yeah. Somebody felt like they had authority to be like forceful or do something however it was that they wanted to do it. We got a King of Cups out here. So this may have something to do with a partnership or some type of lover's dynamic with somebody who, it's like it's charming, right? Because it's King of Cups, but it's 61. It's giving me magician energy. Like somebody may have been a shapeshifter or something like that, deceiving. Yeah. Because, see, that's what I'm saying. You got Ice King and Love Spell in the reverse. It's giving a love spell backfired. This King of Cups is coming out like as this Ice King energy. How you go from being loving to being solely logical. You know what I mean? It don't make sense. The Ice King energy is somebody who's very head over heart. Somebody who lacks emotions, can be cold-hearted to a certain degree. But this is somebody who's very thought out, very wise. This Ice King wanted some type of authority when it came to a high priestess. And again, you have a love spell that backfired. So whatever this ritual was, it did not work out in somebody's favor. It manifested some type of delays or something like that. So what's going on with this non-committal energy? You have hello. Somebody want to have a conversation. This non-committal person. This might be an emperor wanting to speak to an empress or something like that. About some type of mistreatment or abuse when it came to a high priestess energy. Somebody who has some type of authority when it came to sacred knowledge. This inner knowing, some type of understanding. Yeah. So it's given that somebody want to have a conversation because they know that you know about this ritual energy as well, too. What's going on with this ritual? You got a Queen of Cups in the reverse to this King of Cups. So this Queen of Cups is somebody who is codependent or something like that on the King of Cups energy. Yep. Third party in the reverse. So it's given that somebody no longer needs this Queen of Cups, though, no longer needs this third party, because they have mental clarity about this love spell backfiring. So somebody may be dismissing another person. Look, you got ancestors in the reverse. So somebody's ancestors did not support this. Again, somebody was acting like some type of tyrant or something like that. They was operating from some type of insecurity, which is why this love spell backfired. Or whatever this was. You got abandonment. So somebody's ancestors may have abandoned them due to this situation. You may have walked away from this person. It's something about you being very brave, very courageous with following your intuition, some type of inner knowing when enough is enough. What's going on with this conversation? What they want to talk about? So you got high honor in a reverse, travel in a reverse, bliss in a reverse. So somebody lost their rank, right? They are no longer seen as being high honor, and therefore their ability to move has been restricted, and somebody is very unhappy. Okay. So whoever this is, they want to have a conversation with this high priestess. Yeah, somebody has some type of secrets. They violated spiritual law and kept some type of harmful information or something like that when it came to this high priestess energy. And again, their travel has been halted. Yeah, somebody took like a bad risk. It was a bad decision to try to control something or whatnot when it came to this Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, and it's given that they completely unhappy with the results of a situation. What's going on? You got death magic and message. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's something about somebody unhappy when it comes to this death magic, whatever endings they was projecting. Somebody may have been sending negative energy toward an emperor or something like that. It may have been somebody you was teamed up with or something. I don't know. But either way it goes, somebody is unhappy with the results of this. And they receive a message of concern that their ancestors ain't even fucking with them. They violated spiritual law. They ain't got no help. Abandonment. Due to this backfire. Give me more. Awakening. Look, somebody is shocked. They shocked. They surprised. It's really given that they felt like another person didn't have that authority that they actually had. And bullshitting, they done lost their rank. They ain't got no authority. Shit, talk about something backfiring. Look, divinity sideways. So it's given that you have some type of divine purpose or some type of divine cloaking, divine covering. Which is why you can't be touched. That's why this travel is in the reverse. When it came to these endings that they was trying to project towards you, that's the truth of a situation with this false narrative in the reverse. Ain't nothing false about that narrative when we talking about this halo that you got above your motherfucking head. You are indeed protected. And again, it's a Queen of Cups in the reverse that don't like that. Occupation. Yeah, somebody's job was to do some type of death magic or project some type of ending. What's going on with this? But something didn't end when it came to this death magic. Something did not transition. Something did not change. And that's what this person is being notified about. In all actuality, it backfired on them. Again, they lost their cloaking, they covering. Look, obsession in the reverse. Somebody wasn't even concerned about things going the way that they actually went. And now they shocked. Like they really shocked. I guess you play goofy ass games, you win goofy ass prizes, huh? Yeah. You got expectation and Ice Queen. So somebody was almost sure, you know, that they had the master plan. They knew what they was doing. They had the perfect dream team. It was going to work out right. Ice Queen energy. They just knew that they were divine or something like that. It's also given that you have the mental clarity that you need about the situation. You know your rank in the position that you hold. Ain't no need in doing no verifying, no nothing like that. Yeah. This Queen of Swords is bound to some type of job that she did. Some type of position that she held. Again, with this occupation. Evil iron. Somebody is watching another person feel in a certain type of way about the things that they had. Look, now they concerned. Because again, when it came to this ritual, something was not done right. Transition is in a reverse. Something did not end. You got a King of Wands who falsifies some type of information. Yeah, this King of Wands is concerned too, because now they know that they bound to this Queen of Swords energy. And with this obsession in the reverse, somebody really didn't want something to take place the way that it's going. Again, they lied. They was expecting some other shit to take place. And they felt like they was going to be able to get about this jam. See, somebody lied and told another person that they wanted some type of family dynamic with them. They wanted some type of foundation to get something established with them. And they don't. But now they stuck with them. Look, endings when it comes to this Queen of Swords energy. Somebody is at some type of blockages. Like they're bound to these endings. Yeah, look, you got the veil, entity attachment, distant future, and something is being uncovered. Something is being uncovered, right? About somebody having some type of entity attachment. That's what they're concerned about, an entity attachment when it comes to this King of Wands. Coming up, somebody is going to find out that another person lied or falsified some type of documentation or statements when it came to a family. Look, this person is confused and was living in an illusion. Yeah, somebody is really thrown off by this family dynamic. It's something about the status, family status. It's something about somebody having some type of royal blood. Yeah, look, confused. Illusion. Somebody thought that another person was their twin flame. It's given that they absolutely was not. It's no way possible. Give me one more row. Look, you got achievements when it comes to ending whatever it is that these people, this dynamic duo had going on, right? And uncovering the fact that somebody actually has something attached to them. Empress in the reverse, right? Which is causing for something to be infertile. When it comes to somebody's achievements, they was codependent on this entity attachment. But again, something lacks growth now. Life lacks growth. Yeah. You got a priest that's surprised. Look. Okay. So it's a priest with an entity attachment coming up to, and they confused. They surprised because they was under the illusion again that somebody was another person's twin flame energy. They was able to do what they would look in the whole time. Real love in a reverse, gift in a reverse. It wasn't even no real love in a situation. Somebody strictly was operating very head over heart when it came to this twin flame energy. Therefore, they were not even able to properly mirror another person. Like, it wasn't shared emotions. It wasn't shared experiences. No shit. And again, you got gift in the reverse. Somebody did not get a gift. This other person did not get a gift. Again, you still reaching your achievements or whatever it is. You got ascending at the bottom of the deck. Progressing. It's something about you doing some type of soul searching, going internal, and using your intuition, letting the divine guide you in order to step into authority. It's something about you being a natural leader, being very brave, very courageous, very strong. Unexpected money, your divine inheritance. Single, sexy, successful, Queen of Wands, chakras, actual money. Look, jealousy. You got a thief in the back, baby, feeling a certain type of way. Because they wanted what the fuck you had. And you a divine feminine healer. Faith. Oh my goodness. Starseed. Love offer. Validated. Rising star. Abundance. Self-love, baby. Stop motherfucking playing with me. And look at the hating hoe in the background. Had to go through all that just to get to this bitch. Tell me you not important or you lack importance without saying you lack importance, bitch. Stop playing with me. I know that's right, Aries. I know that's right, Aries. I like this. Okay. So, Aries, that was your read. Good.